this network. My name once again is Okonjo Christopher Television on YouTube, and I'm highly happy or highly elated to be connected with you at this moment. You see, my friends, you are the reason why I'm live streaming this morning. I woke up on the other side of bed and I was feeling depressed. Let me be more honest with you, because I've not put some things in place, and you don't seem to have anyone to share your experience with. At times you don't feel like, hello, gaming with Lucas. You are welcome. Good to see you. How did it go yesterday night? How is Australia? Please like the live stream. Thank you for liking the live stream. Thank you for joining me. Lucas, I appreciate you. You are always there. You are always there, gaming with Lucas. Thank you very much. There's nobody is there on the live stream with me. You are always there, and I'm highly excited to have you. Good morning from my own side of of Nigeria. I am good, and I will like what. Okay, you have liked. Thank you for the like, Lucas. Lucas, tell me one thing. What have you gone to watch my video? I dropped a video recently. I dropped a very interesting video, and I titled it, "When you see something, say something." Please go watch my video after this live stream. Help me watch my video. Lucas, have you watched my live stream? Please go, my video. I just dropped a video yesterday night. I dropped a video, and I want you to please go help me watch my video. I'm trying to still push it. My channel was demonetized, so I'm not giving up on the channel. Some people are telling me go and start another one, but I'm not ready to start. I still believe in what God can do. Okay, I will see the video after, because I didn't see it. Okay, please go look out for it. I titled it, "When you see something, say something." It's just a 3 minutes video. It's a prelude. I have a video of 8 minutes 25 seconds, but I just put a prelude. I'm trying to bear my mind on what is happening in my country. I'm so cut off in talking about my country, Nigeria, what is happening. I'm a strong advocate of a better Nigeria. Nigeria right now is in the rubbles. I'm telling you, bandits have taken over the country. And someone like me, I'm not happy about what I'm seeing. People are killed every day in Nigeria, my country. Every day, there's killing of Christians. Every day is pathetic. In case you don't know, Nigeria has the highest number of Christian genocide in the whole world. In case you don't know, I'm trying to write a book on that. Nigeria has the highest number of Christian genocide, and right now the world has come to, understand that aspect right now. What has been going on, Christian genocide going on in my country, has been spanned off about 260 years ago. I'm telling you, this has been 260 years. If you go watch that video, you will get some more tips in what I'm saying. 260 years ago, a man called Danfodio, Osman Danfodio, came into our country from another country in Africa and conquered the people. Conquered a certain area and settled there, and decided to say Nigeria belongs to you. He just conquered a portion of the land and said, the land the Nigeria belongs to this set of people. Can you imagine this injustice? That has been the struggle that we are seeing today, because in Africa, land is a matter of tussle. We don't joke with land. Land means so much. The generation of humans in Africa is attached to the land. So there's so much attachment to land in Africa. So that is the genesis of our trouble in Africa that you have seen today, that has spanned 260 years of Christian genocide. And it has been going on like this from generation to generation, from generation to generation. And it has not helped us. So I go watch that video. I talked so much on that. I bear my mind. I believe when you see something, you say something. We are not a generation that will keep quiet. We are not a wasted generation. We're a generation that believes that human life can be moved to another level. Okay, give me a look at. Okay, I finished the video. It was a good video, good effort. Thank you very much, Lucas. Thank you. You watched it? Yeah, I just released it yesterday night. Thank you. I didn't see your comment. Please comment. Give me some comment to boost that video. I believe in what I'm doing. It's a matter of time. I know we'll gain some, acceptance. You see, at times you just look at the work you are doing and you are thinking you're not progressing, but you also commented, okay, thank you, Lucas. You're always there for me. You're just like my friend Mohat.
Just tell them that it's my birthday.
From India. Mohat is always there. If I'm doing live stream, nobody's there. Mohat is always there. It's from India, but you are from Australia. My wife said I should remind you our birthday.
Tomorrow is our birthday.
Tomorrow is her birthday, and we all are going to be celebrating
Tell
her.
the name of my channel.
The name of our channel is Heart Talk Zone with Tina Okonjo. Please, I invite you to join us online. We'll be celebrating, we'll be eating and drinking and whining. So you are invited. You are expressly invited because you are my good friend.
Tomorrow.
Lucas, please join us.
Tomorrow.
Join us tomorrow. In that the celebration has started today anyway. Actually, you can see I came live to also announce that birthday. My wife is someone that don't do joke with birthdays. Lucas, I don't know how you look at it. But before we go into my topic for today, let's just talk. Because you are my very good friend. My wife doesn't joke with birthdays. I don't know how you look at birthdays. Before I married her, I'm someone that is not too keen about birthdays. Because you know why? I've been beating black and blue in life, so I just look at it. What's the essence of celebrating when, the next level of life does not give you an opportunity to celebrate. So I don't see how do I call it now? The reason to celebrate. But when I came into her life, she's so caught up in celebrating birthdays, she doesn't joke with it. So at first I begin to look at her, what's the big deal? Why is she so excited about celebrating birthdays? What's the big deal? But you see, until the Spirit of God ministers to you, you will not understand why you should celebrate. First of all, the life we are using is not our own. It's a gift. And the Bible says, enter into his gate with thanksgiving, his courts with praise. So when another year rolls by in your life, there's a need for you to enter his gates with thanksgiving. Because this life, you did not ask for life. And God gave. Even my age, I'm in my late 50s. I've lived. I'm telling you, man, I've lived. And I thank God, I appreciate. Some people didn't live to my age. You know, some children are born today, that very moment they died. They didn't see the next minute. So I'm alive. I'm not just only alive, it is well with me. I went to the hospital recently and the doctor was doing some, when you go to the hospital, do check on you, your BP. When I did the BP, I went back to ask the person that did it, is my BP okay? He said, yes. They check your height, they check your sugar level at times, so I see everything is just okay. And when I went to see the doctor, he was checking me, he said, you are fine, nothing is wrong with you. And he said, do you have like this? Do you have a history of diabetes? I said, no. Have you ever had stroke? I said, no. So you see, all I'm saying is that I'm just saying, my wife told me she went to the hospital one time and there's somebody that went there and he was diagnosed with 3 ailments. He has prostate, he has malaria, he had one other ailment. So when you look at yourself, when you look at yourself, you went to the hospital and the doctor begins to tell you, you are fine, nothing is wrong with you. There's a need to say, God, thank you. So I'm saying 2 things now. It's one thing for you to be alive. It's another thing for you for your soul, for you to be well with your health. That's why God labeled prosperity. We only see prosperity in one aspect. When someone has money in the pocket, they say he's a prosperous man. No. It's not just having money. 3 John, is it 3 John now? 3 John 2, it says, I wish above all that you be in health.
Prosper.
I wish above all that you prosper and be in health. You see, I wish above all that you prosper and be in health. You see that? Prosperity is not just having the money, but I wish that you prosper and be in health. So prosperity is all encompassing. Because I've seen people that have money and they don't have good health. I went to visit a man that is above 80. He's standing very strong. He's very energetic. He's talking like someone that is in his 40s. That's a man that is wealthy. He has money, but that's a man that is wealthy. He's not suffering one ailment or the other. He's standing very strong. And I can eat anything. When we told him, Daddy, do you drink more? He said, I eat anything. There are some people that doctor will have diagnosed you, don't eat this, don't eat that. I don't want to get to that old age. They will tell you, don't eat this, don't eat this, don't eat that. I say I can eat anything. So that beats my imagination when he said that. And also when I was in the hospital recently, this week, I don't want to be cut short, food that's better homemade. Okay, food that is better homemade. What's your favorite food that is better homemade? I like beans. I like mashed beans. But my wife just talked me out of it recently. I like beans that is mashed with gari inside. I like it, but they talked me out of it. She talked me out of it. I don't know. They forced me out of it. She forced me, my wife forced me out of it. Don't eat it. It's not healthy. But me, instead I'm eating my beans, I'm missing my gari. I'm not telling you lies. I'm not telling you lies. I tell no lie. I love it. My mother, my late stepmother, initiated me to like beans. You know, so I mean beans, porridge beans with oil. And maybe I don't know. Maybe you understand what I'm trying to say, Lucas. So let me go back to this man I met in the hospital. There's this man I met in the hospital. He's 79. 1 year to be 80. And we are at the counter together, and they were asking questions. At 79, the man can be able to, read out his wife's phone number off head. Oh, that beats my imagination. A man of 79 years old. Not only his number, he knows his number off head, he knows his wife, that is his wife's phone number off
By
head.
heart, say by heart.
Off head, by heart.
The head has not cut off.
Oh my God, by heart. My wife corrected me. The man knows he knows his own phone number. Not only that, his wife's phone number, he knows it by heart. I said, a man of 79.
Then off head, the head is off.
Ooh, my God, I said, this man is, what? And he's not using glasses. His eyes is as sharp as anything. I said, that is aging gracefully. He told me, no, and the man is still standing strong, walking, 79. I want to beat that. So you see, life is what you make out of it. Let's just talk one-on-one. Lucas, Gaming with Lucas. So your life is what you make out of it. If you value your life so well, that's what I call prosperity now. The man might not have all the monies, but I can see prosperity in him. Because God said, I wish above all that you prosper and be in health as your soul prospers. So prosperity is all about completeness, wholeness. You are healthy. I've seen people that have all the monies, but they are using money to buy drugs. I learned about a man that has died many years ago. He's a pilot, and he has money, but he uses about 150,000 naira a month to buy drugs. That was then many years ago. I said that was a long time ago. To buy drugs to maintain his health. That is not prosperity. Can you say that man is a wealthy man? No, he's not wealthy. Health challenge is God's desire for man is for you to, as you have money, you have health. Prosperity is, as you're having the money, your health is intact. You're not managing your health. Health is something that God has given. Healing, the Bible says healing is the children's bread. Today I'm sounding as if I'm preaching. Yeah, actually I'm preaching today because I woke up from the other side of bed today, and I felt discouraged about some things that are not in place. But later I encouraged myself. I said, let me use this time to encourage someone. So if you are listening to me out there, if you are joining me, you are just joining me, please like the live stream, just like Lucas have done. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Turn up the notification button so that each time I drop a video, you go watch it. I'm just talking today. So Lucas, I want us to talk. So I'm just saying, you prosperity is all encompassing. When you have money, you have good health to enjoy the money. That's what God has designed your body for. Not that you're having money, you are buying drugs, you are eating drugs every day. So let's pray for that kind of life. That you're having money and your health is intact to enjoy the money. So Lucas, let's talk about you a little bit. You're my friend. You are always there for me. Lucas, thank you. I can't seem to appreciate you enough. You are more than a brother to me. You are a friend. Do you know there's a friend that sticks closer than a brother? That's who you are. That's who you are. I have someone coming in right now. Krupa Kabila. Krupa Kabila. Hello, how are you? Please like my live stream. Can you tell me what part of the world you are connecting with me from? What part of the world? Mommy, we can wear this for your birthday now. What part of the world are you connecting with me from? Krupa, my name is Okonjo Christopher Television, and I'm reaching you from Cuba. I'm in FCT, close to Abuja, the capital of Nigeria. So tell me, Krupa Kabila, what part of the world are you connecting from? Please do like the live stream. Subscribe to this channel. Press the notification button so that each time I just drop a video, please go watch it. I drop a video and I title, when you see something, say something. Yes. Where are you from? Praise the Lord. Yes, praise the Lord, my brother. How are you? You are a believer. You are a believer. So what part of the world are you from?
Let them come to my
Let me know what part of the world you are. I'm from India, Manaste. Manaste. How are you doing? How are you doing, India? How is India today? It rained yesterday. So the weather is just cool and breezy. I'm enjoying it. So tell me what's happening in India. Is it raining in India? It rained yesterday night in Nigeria, in Nigeria, in Kubwa. Yes, so good. Man of God, you are welcome, my brother. I'm so excited you are calling me man of God. That is my destination. Man of God. Thank you for calling me man of God. So, but your name does not sound like India. Krupa Kabila. That's your channel name, right? What's your real name? Let me know your real name. I want to chat with the people today. What's your real name? Lucas, I didn't leave you. I just want to say that you are more than a friend to me. You are more than a brother to me. You are a friend. Because there's a friend that's still closer than a brother. So, Kapila, let me know. Are you India? Okay, are you India? Are you an Indian man or a woman? You have not liked my live stream, please. Can you like my live stream? Can you subscribe? Can you press the notification button so that I drop a video? I said I'm talking about the video I dropped. I dropped a video. I titled it, when you see something, say something. Please go watch it. Just 3 minutes video. Encourage me to do more videos, please. Encourage me to do more videos. I'm a humanitarian person. I like seeing the human life being pushed to a better pedestal. So I did a video and I said, when you see something, say something. And bear my mind on what's happening in my country, Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria. Okay, let me hear what Gaming will say. What is your birthday? Mine is January 15th. Oh, your birthday, Gaming will look at your birthday is 15th. My birthday is January 14th. That's why you are sticking to me. My birthday month is January 14th. You are January 15th. Oh, well, that's why we share the same month. Just a day. I'm January 14th. And you are January 15th. Oh, my brother. Thank you, Gaming with Lucas. A day off. That's why you are my friend. Oh, thank you. Krupa Padila. You have liked the live. Have you subscribed? Please do subscribe to this channel. Do subscribe. Do subscribe to this channel. Please do subscribe to this channel. I mean, you are the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm just excited to have you people come live this morning. The weather is so sweet. The weather is so breezy. 18 minutes into this live stream, I'm having some good time with you people, and my family is around, and I'm excited to, let me ask everyone that's joining this live stream, let me not get carried away, let me not go too far. Lucas, tell me in one word, what's happening in Australia? I told you Nigeria is going through crisis right now. What is happening in Australia? What is happening in India? Please, can I hear from both of you? Let me know what's happening in Nigeria, in India, and what's happening in Australia. Two of you. Australia is about 8 hours away from, our timing is about 8 hours difference, Australia, and I know, it's 8 hours. Remind me again, 8 hours difference in the timing in Australia. Can I remember? Right now here is about after 9 here, I believe. It's after 9. I've forgotten how many hours. I think about 8 hours difference. I think so. No, it is USA that is 8 hours difference. I think Australia is far
Ask a
far.
question. You don't have
So
to be
what's the
serious.
time now in Australia?
Ask a question. Nobody has
Okay,
time.
Gaming with Lucas. It's raining. Okay, it's raining here. Thunder not been on since January. Gas prices were what? Was raised up to $3 per liter. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. It's 6. Okay, now I mean what's the time? Okay, gas was raised. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's one inflation all over the whole world. Block the door, mommy. There's inflation everywhere. India time 1:30 p.m. I know you're 5 hours away from us. I know the timing is 5 hours away. Please, if you are joining me at this time, please like the live stream, subscribe to this channel. I'm having a good time with my friends. I'm Gemel with Lucas and Krupa Kabila. I'm having some good time with my friends here from Australia and India. Okay. Gaming with Lucas said it's raining here. It's raining. It rained yesterday night. Okay, it's raining there. Okay. What time is it for you? It's after 9 here. It's some few minutes after 9. It's after 9. I think it's after 9. Amen. Oh, it's after time. Okay, it's some minutes after 9 here. So you see, if I count it, your time is 6 there. Is it 6 p.m.? You said 6 p.m. in Australia, right? Okay. You are away, far away. It's almost 8 hours difference. No, not 8 hours. This is 9 here, 12. Okay, yes, it's almost 9 hours difference. Okay, 9 hours difference. So both of you are welcome. I'm happy to have everyone in the live stream. I'm excited. I'm excited to have you this moment. And today I actually want to talk about your strength should be in the Lord. Put your strength always in the Lord. Look, I told you I woke up on the other side of bed. I'm not feeling fulfilled because some things are not yet in place. And I have no one to encourage. I can't tell my family this is what I'm thinking in my mind, but I just have to encourage myself. David said he encouraged himself in the Lord. So I borrowed the word of David when he said, I encourage myself in the Lord. And it's exciting to note that you encourage yourself in the Lord. So anytime you find yourself in the other side, and not feel too encouraged. And no one at times there's no one to encourage you. You have to encourage yourself. You have to encourage yourself, believing that God is your strength. So when you have lost strength in yourself, at times we come to that level whereby we are discouraged about some things. Some things are not working the way we expect them to work, and we say, no, why is this not working? Why is that not in place? And you get depressed at times, but you have to encourage yourself, because depression is not supposed to be part of our live stream. When you are too depressed for a long time, it gets at you, and so it's not good for you. So you must learn how to encourage yourself. It was David that said, I encourage myself in the Lord. David, there's a situation that happened around him that warrants him to say that. When I woke up this morning, that scripture came to my mind, and I felt today I should be the pastor. Allow me to be the pastor. I want to encourage someone as I encourage myself. I like that word that David said. He said he was in a state of depression, and nobody to encourage him. You need to understand, or you need to get the picture of the condition that David found himself. So at times when nobody is on your side, you have to decide to be on your side. He said, I encourage myself. Not in himself. He said, I encourage myself in the Lord. I like to read that story. Let's take that story, and so that I can buttress what I'm trying to say. When you find yourself depressed at times and no one there to encourage you, decide to encourage yourself. Don't allow yourself be in that depressed state. Encourage yourself, because better days are ahead of you. I've seen people that are depressed and no one to encourage them, and they can't encourage themselves. They committed suicide. Suicide is not an option. When you feel, at times we all find ourselves in that condition when things are not moving and you're not happy. I mean, you felt, oh no, why are things not the way you want it? And you just feel depressed. So situations and circumstances push you to be depressed. But in this situation and circumstances, I said that is the same thing that happened to David. Is the small laptop charged?
I don't know.
No, that is charged. That one is charged.
It's just.
I charged it. That was what happened to David. So, but let's look at the scenario that he found himself. That made him to encourage himself. Let's look at I'm looking at the book of, today I'm your pastor. I'm looking at First Samuel chapter 30. I'm reading from verse 1. He said, on the third day, when David and his men arrived at Ziklag, he found that the Amalekite had raided southern Judah and Ziklag, attacking Ziklag and burning it. I'm reading for 1 Samuel chapter 30 from verse 1. And attacking Ziklag and burning it. 2, sorry. They captured the women and everyone, young and old, but they had not killed anyone. They had only taken them away. Did you see that? When David and his men came to Ziklag, they found the town had been burned, and their wives, sons, and daughters has been taken as prisoners. Then David and his son and his army cried loudly until they were too weak to cry. Can you imagine that? Imagine you come back from a journey and you find that your town has been raided. Just like what is happening right now you see, that's why war is not good. Just like what's happening in my country, Nigeria, right now. There's a story of a boy that just, graduated and is traveling from one city to the other to get a job. And he was intercepted by bandits and a price tag was put on his head. 30 million naira was demanded before they can release him. Look at this story very well, follow it very well. So people have to run helter-skelter to put the monies together. And when the money was put together, they gave it to this bandit. The bandit still killed this innocent young man. What a gruesome murder. They demanded for 30 million, which is not easy to get in a country where there is inflation. They gave them the money, they still wasted this life. I've seen one that happened very under my nose. I experienced it. I work with a logistic company, and one of our drivers was caught around the northern part of the country. He was caught and was held, and they demanded, was it 10 million? Thank God for that. We started negotiating and everything negotiated. I forgot how much they collected at last. They collected the same money. The money was given and this man was released. Thank God his life was not wasted. So I want you to compare these two stories I've just talked about right now. One, they demanded for 30 million, it was given and they still wasted the life. This one, they demanded for 30 million, the money was given, this life was paid. So you can see there's grace. Grace differs for different people. Today, this driver, it's about 1 year or 2 years going now, he's doing well. He has gotten himself back, recovered back, and he's going on with life. But look at this young man that has not even started life. He's just going to get a job outside his place of residence. And he was caught and his life was wasted. That is what we see here in Nigeria. It's bad and it's pathetic. So I'm talking about a depressed state. I don't want to get too carried away. David came with his men and discovered that their families has been carried away. Look at what happened. David's 2 wives had also been taken. Abinoam of Jezreel and Abigail, the widow of Nabal from Carmel. The men in the army were threatening to kill David with stones, which greatly upset David. Can you imagine? His men were threatening to kill him. That's a king. His men were threatening to kill him. Can you imagine? Because of the incident that happened. So can you look at that kind of condition? You were not the one that caused it. Something just happened and they held you responsible for it. And your life is at stake. Have you ever found yourself in a condition where your life is at stake? What do you do at that point? Each man was sad and angry because his sons and daughters had been captured. But David found strength in the Lord his God. Another scripture, another verse will tell you, David found strength in the Lord. I've forgotten the translation I wanted to quote right now. I've forgotten that translation I just wanted to quote right now. David found strength in the Lord. Or David encouraged himself. King James said David encouraged himself in the Lord. David encouraged himself. That's what I'm going to. When you find yourself in a situation whereby it's not palatable, your family has been taken up, and your men that you came with, your army that are with you, are not happy that their own families have been taken also, and the whole weight of the burden of everything that has happened was hinged on you. That's a distress situation. And what happened in that distress situation? They say David found strength in the Lord. Let me just read this last one. They say David found strength in the Lord God. David said to Abiathar the priest, "Bring me the holy vest." Then David asked the Lord, "Should I chase the people?" Look, the Lord. "Should I chase the people who took our families? Will I catch them?" The Lord answered, "Chase them. You will catch them and you will succeed in saving your families." Praise God. If you read the end of that story, David actually succeeded because he inquired of the Lord. So how do we see right now? So when you see yourself in a depressed state and situation, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Your strength has failed you. When you find yourself in that depression, I can see how David feels. He was in a depressed state. He cannot help himself, and he went to the Lord. That's a man that has his confidence in God. So in any situation we find ourselves, please let our confidence still remain in the fact that God can see us through. No situation, no temptation taking us that is not common to men. But God is able to make a way where there seems to be no way. David confided in God, and God strengthened him with the word. Say, "Go after these people." And what happened? David went after the people. If you read the down story of that story, he conquered them, brought back his family and the family of his armies. Everyone came back intact, and not only that, they came back with the booties of war. So when you find yourself in a depressed situation, encourage yourself in the Lord. The only way you can find solace is in God. And when you have your confidence in God, God can encourage you to hold on. And when you hold on in God, God will speak to your spirit what to do. So I'm just here to encourage someone. If you're there with me, Lucas, you are there with me, Krupa Kabila, please, I want you to respond. Have you ever found yourself in a depressed state that you can't help yourself? Can we share your experience, please? You have found yourself in a situation that you cannot help yourself, and it was so funny. Can you share your experience with us? I just shared my experience with you this morning. I was depressed when I woke up this morning because some things have not been put in place. I couldn't share with anybody, but I just encouraged myself to say, "No, go, keep on." Because I know what God has done in my life yesterday. I know where it is. I always share this recent testimony. Before I ask you, Lucas, there's always testimonies to buttress it. Sometime in my life, I couldn't help myself, and God took me from a helpless situation and brought beauty out of it. I've seen it has happened severally in my life. It has happened in my life severally. Severally, God took me from a confused state and brought me to a place of beauty. Yeah, I could attest to that. When I was marrying my wife, I was in a depressed state. I have no beauty, no comeliness when I'm about to marry my wife. I was marrying. I'm telling you, marriage took me by surprise. I'm not ashamed to share it because God is faithful. I'm still alive today. So I don't know. I was just marrying. I didn't understand what was happening. because God took me from a depressed state and began to do his beauty. So I can stand as a testimony to testify of God's beauty. I had no beauty, I had no comeliness. I was in a depressed state. I was in a deprived state, and God just gave me a wife. Today, the marriage has spanned almost going 20 years. So, yes, and I'm still alive. I'm still looking fine. They find me. If you see me that time, you will not believe it. But that's to tell you that God is telling me that I've not finished with you. I don't know about you. I'm using myself as an example. So if God has not finished with you, the devil cannot write you off. People cannot write you off. People can only talk, but they can't write you off. A man that God has not finished with him is still alive. So this morning when I woke up, I had that feeling. Thank you for liking the live stream. Please, can you subscribe to the channel? So I woke up with that same feeling of I've not achieved one thing. So I'm feeling it. But when I thought about what God did yesterday, where he brought me from, I was encouraged. So I'm encouraging someone this morning. I don't know where you have found yourself, what depressed states. Hi. Okay, Chisom. Ekene Dilichuku. Good morning, sir. You are welcome, Chisom. You are welcome. How are you doing? What part of the world are you connecting with me from? Thank you for liking the live stream. I'm happy you are there at this moment. Thank you for subscribing. Well, I'm just trying to encourage someone that is feeling depressed. So if you are there and you have found yourself in a depressed state before and you couldn't help yourself, can you just tell us your experience? I've told you my experience. You will find yourself in a depressed state and you couldn't help yourself. No one to encourage you. How did you get out of it? I just told you how I got out of it. The strength of God in me was what took me out of that depression. God is so wonderful. He did it all by himself. So we find ourselves in different states. So I don't know what condition you are finding yourself or what condition you are finding yourself right now. I'm telling you, at times you learn how to encourage yourself in the Lord. When there was no one to encourage David, I used David as an example this morning. It's my case study. David encouraged himself in the Lord. You know, I have so much examples to give. It's just like this YouTube that I find myself right now. You know, I've been in YouTube. This is my going to the third year right now. In the month of February, I was 2 years. This is my third year. I got monetized. I even prophesied that on my birthday I'm going to monetize. And my birthday was on the 14th. And on the 16th, I monetized, actually. I made the 3,000 watch hour. But surprisingly for me, because you know how to YouTube works, if your video has gotten to 1 year, they will remove the watch hour. So I was monetized less than few hours. That means less than few hours, my video got to 400 hours. And I was demonetized. Do not forget to say Heart Talk Zone with Tina Okonji. Happy birthday. Okay, no problem. So I was demonetized less than few hours. How do you explain that kind of situation? I'm telling you, I was demonetized. Oh my God, I felt so bad in and out of me, but I encouraged myself. I scrapped this channel that you see me still talking today. It was my wife that encouraged me, said, no, don't give up on the channel. Even we've not monetized it because of the name and the number of subscribers that you have there. Just keep the channel going. So that was when I was encouraged, and today I'm still piecing up with the channel. You know, I'm not ready to create. I created another channel. I wanted to start, but I said, let me keep going with this first. Let me keep going. You know, I'm almost going to 1,700. I mean 1,000. Yes, 1,700. You know, YouTube is doing some things that I don't understand. I'm almost chasing 2,000 subscribers again, but they keep removing. You know, somehow I don't know what I know they'll keep removing, but I don't want to look at that. I said, let me keep the channel going. Let me do all that I can. Please, if you are just joining me right now, I've dropped a video. Please go watch my video, 3 minutes video. I call it when you see something, say something. Go encourage me. Please watch my video. Watch my video. Encourage the video, like it, subscribe, and let's go viral. So I'm just talking about my experience in YouTube, and at times you feel discouraged in the YouTube thing. YouTube is the most hardest social media platform. You know, I did with my wife and I. My wife and I are in YouTube. We have started in TikTok. but we didn't know. But we're not regretting anyway. We are still building our work. I say TikTok is very hard, it's simple to handle, but YouTube is very hard to maintain. So we started with the hard part of it, but we are coming. Don't worry. So we are doing our work like what somebody encouraged. And when you throw your video is not moving, I just learned about someone yesterday. They just started in 1 year and they are having 1,000 more than 100,000 subscribers. Well, don't compare yourself with anybody. So I choose not to compare myself with anybody. Let me go slow and steady. We are not in the same lane. We are not running the same race. We are not going the same place. You understand what I mean? But all we want is acceptance. We want to be accepted. So it happens differently. Different things happen to different people. So in that level, you feel depressed. But again, you have to encourage yourself. So what I'm trying to say is that after so much depression of losing, my monetization, I have to encourage myself again. So I have to encourage myself again in the Lord. And today I'm still pushing the channel. I'm still having the hope to get monetized. I met an elderly man yesterday, and he said he gave some word of wisdom that also encouraged me. He said, when you're doing a thing, it's not working, don't give up. He said, don't give up. Just keep trying. Maybe you have not discovered the way that it will work. So when you keep trying different ways to see which one will work for you, because it worked for everyone differently. The way it worked for that boy that got 100,000 subscribers is not the way it's going to work for me. So you will try to locate the way it will work for us. So that's the irony of life. What works for one man does not work for the other man. So look for what works for you. Even when it's not working, don't give up. Don't be depressed. Keep striving. Keeping it up. Let your voice be heard. When we started YouTube, my wife, what we wanted is that we want our voice to be heard. But right now, if you ask me, we want to be monetized. We want to earn. Because people are earning in YouTube. It's not easy to do YouTube. In my country, Nigeria, where we find ourselves, you can't do YouTube without having money. I must confess. Because the economy of the country makes it more harder every day. You can't buy data freely the way we used to do it when we started YouTube, and you use it. The data does not count. The economy of the country has pushed us to a wall that it's only certain people that can do YouTube now. Because if you don't have router, you can't do YouTube. You see, it's just to put the economy in a certain pedestal. If you can't pace up, they put you up. So we are telling ourselves that we are also putting ourselves in that pedestal because we must keep going. So we want to monetize and make money out of YouTube. So I keep asking God, give us the video that will go viral. It's only one video that will take you viral. When you get one video that takes you viral, everybody will watch your video. Everybody will look for your video. So we're also looking at that. We're still pushing ourselves. We're not giving up. We're looking for the way that seems easier, that can push our video, and people will see our work and appreciate it and follow us. Because when you have more followers, that is a sign of your acceptance. So I want to be accepted. I want to be noted. I want to be heard by my world. That's why I released that video. When you see something, say something. It's not a good thing. You're not a human being when you see something happening around you. Or you say, okay, like what is happening right now in my country, Nigeria, there's some people that say, okay, so their area is safe. No, there's nowhere on this earth that is safe. There's no safety place in this earth. The only place that is safe is in God. I'm telling you, we are in that time right now that the only safety that we have is in God. If you are not in God, your life is not insured. Because why? Where those areas where things are happening haphazardly, you could mistakenly find yourself there. Let me use an example of what happened in the killings in Rukuba Road in Angwa Rukuba in Jos. Somebody can travel from Abuja and find himself doing business there, and at that time that thing happened because you don't know when the next crisis will erupt. You don't know. Look out for the full version of that video. It's an 8 minutes, 20-something seconds video I did, but I just cut a short part of it. I give a prelude, 3 minutes video to let people know my heart. So I talk on that level. So you can't say crisis is not happening. Everywhere in the whole world there's crisis. There's crisis every part of the world. So the only place there's no crisis is in God. So we can only hide ourselves in God. We can only hide ourselves in God. Please, if you are joining me, please do like the live stream. Subscribe to this channel. Press the notification button. So that each time I just drop a video. See something, say something. You are the reason for this live stream. And I'm highly excited to have you join me at this time. Please, your comment is welcome. I want you to bear your mind. Let's discuss. I'm just trying to chat with someone. I don't want to talk. I don't have a heart to talk differently. Let's just talk about what is happening around us. How we can help people. So when you see something and you bear your mind on it, you are saying humanity should be preserved. That's my mindset. So when you see something and say something, you are adding your voice to those that I say this thing is bad. How can you see something is bad? You're not talking. You're just keeping quiet, letting people know that it's because it's not affecting you. But when it affects you, you throw your towel and shout. Who knows where next is going to happen? I don't like people that are selfish and self-centered. All they think about is themselves. Have you seen people that are peacock people? We'll talk about it. I think we'll have a discourse. We'll discuss it one day. People that are self-centered. All they want to talk about is themselves. Once anything doesn't touch them, they don't want to talk about it. Self-centered people. So they just want to talk about what matters to them. So I don't like such people. Self-centered people. You don't want to just talk about them. You should be mindful of what happens around your world. We are the world. We are the children. Like that song goes. We are the world. We are the children. Let's make a world a better place. Let's make the world a better place. We are the world. We are the children. We are the world. Make a better place. Just you and I. Yes, we are the world. We are the children. We are the world. So let's make the world a better place for you and I. So it's you and I that will make the world a better place for both of us. Not one person will make the world a better place. So when you see something and you say something, you are adding your voice to say the world should be a better place. So you're adding your voice. Sorry, I have fruits here. If you want to join me to take the fruit, it's so cold. If you want to join me to take the fruits, you're welcome. The weather is cold, so I can't take it. So you're welcome. I'm excited to have you join me live at this moment. The reason for the live stream, please, if you are joining me, please, can you let me know what part of the world you are connecting with me from? The reason for this live stream, I can see the people coming. Please let me know what parts of the world you are connecting with me from. I'm Okonji Christopher Television, broadcasting from YouTube. The reason for this live stream, and I'm highly excited to have you at this moment. My discourse this morning is just to talk about your strength should be in God. Find your strength in God. In any situation of life that you find yourself, be sure that your strength is in God. Our strength is in God. God is our strength. Without God, I wouldn't find myself where I am today. It's the mercy of God that has kept me, and I can testify of that. I can't run away in such a hurry not to say that God is not good. God is good. If you can't testify, if you cannot say that God is good, then you're not honest. You're not realistic. In each point of our life, we must learn how to be realistic to ourselves and realistic to our society and humanity at large. Tell yourself the truth. There can never be the world without you. And you must add your voice to what's happening. So that's why each time I see people discussing things that concerns humanity, I want to pen my voice. I want to add my voice because I'm a human being. Like I said in that video, if you see something and you don't say something, you're not human. You must talk. Don't keep quiet. I don't like people keeping quiet. Express yourself. Man was designed as a product of expression. So you express yourself in whatever you see that is not going well. So say it, let people see it, let people hear it. That's why, especially when you are privileged to be in the social media like I do. So I want to pen my voice. Let people also hear you, that you are adding your voice to what is not good. Because our world must be a better place for you and I to live in. And it takes you and I to make it better. It takes you and I to make it better. So please, if you are joining me at this moment, please like the live stream, subscribe to this channel, press the notification button, so that each time I drop a video, you go watch it. I've not heard you. Someone can comment if you have something to say. Have you found yourself in a depressed state? That was a topic I was treating right now. I was looking for something to just talk about, and I just said, let me talk about that to encourage someone. You see, I like that condition of David. He said he encouraged himself. When everyone, the situation on ground, he can't see his family, he's not sure whether they are alive or dead, and his men that he went out with also cannot see their family, they're not sure whether they are alive or dead. So his men rose up against him, that did not cause the situation on ground. They rose up against him. So who is he going to turn to? He turned to God. So if you find yourself in a situation that you can help yourself, the best thing to do is turn to God. Because our only strength is in God, not human. Human will say something contrary. When you find yourself in a depressed state, just turn to God. God, I can't help myself, help me. I talk like that at times. God, I'm tired. Help me, God. I can't help myself. Help me, Lord. That was that word that David said. He said, I encouraged myself in the Lord. I found strength in the Lord. So because why? In whatever condition you find yourself and you turn to God, the only person that cannot turn you off is God. People can say all sorts of things, but God will help you handle the situation. He will tell you what to do. It's just like when you came across some things that you can't understand, or maybe you can't understand some things you are looking for understanding. You go to chat GTP. It will just give you explanation. It's AI. Will tell you this is the situation. So when you find yourself in a depressed situation, depression is a spiritual state of mind. Human cannot even explain it at times. You go to God. Because no one you can lean on is God. God is the only one we can lean on. When you lean on God, God cannot turn you out away. God has every answer to every question in our minds. That is why I'm out today to encourage someone. So if you are there with me, please like the live stream, subscribe to my channel, press the notification button so that each time I drop a video, you go watch it. Let me know what part of the world you are connecting with me from. There's a reason for this live stream, and I'm excited to be with you. My name is Okonjo Christopher Television. Thank you for still standing with me at this moment that we are discussing. Let your strength be in God. God is our source. God is our strength. God is our maker, the maker of our life, and the maker and the sustainer of our life. So if you are there, I want to say, please, I want to hear your own version. Can you share with us your experience of depression that you have ever gone through? You are going to find yourself in a situation that you cannot help yourself. Please, can you join me? I'm taking fruits. I'm waiting for someone to respond. I have 6 minutes more to end this live stream. Just 6 minutes of the time. So I want someone to respond to me. Lucas and who again? Chisom, or the man from India. Can you respond to me? I want to hear you talk. Share your experience with me. Please share your experience with me. I'm taking fruit. I want to be sure you are there. You're the reason for this live stream. And I'm excited. to be with you. Let me know what part of the world you are connecting with me from. I have 5 minutes more into this live stream, and I'm excited to still be with you. You can express yourself. Have you found yourself in a situation where you cannot help yourself? You feel so depressed. The situation is so bad, and you're writing yourself off, you are giving up. Don't give up. Remember, God will never give up on you. Don't give up on yourself. Even when you give up on yourself, God said, I will never give up on you. You mean so much to God. You're the apple of his eye. God cannot do without you. Yeah, God is mindful of you. So am I also mindful of you. Hold on to God and don't go in a hurry, because God is also counting on you. You know, God is counting on you. It's to 10 right now. So if you are there with me, please let me know what part of the world you are connecting with me from. You're the reason for the live stream, and I'm happy to have you join me at this hour and at this time. So you are welcome. I'm highly excited to have you at this moment. So if you are there, I'm here. Let's keep this thing going. Let's make it work for both of us. And I thank God for the network so far. Join me, I'm eating fruit. So if you are there, you are most loved. And I appreciate you for the time that you are spending with me at this moment. So you are still there. You're the reason for this live stream. And we're having some good time together. Thank you for still hanging on. I'm excited to have you around. It's a good thing. It's a privilege. I'm telling you that you're the best thing that ever happened to me in recent time. And life could be beautiful if you can maintain peace within your borders. You see, there shall be peace within your borders. No one wants to jeopardize their peace. The state of your mind is very important for you to live in the world in which you find yourself. Your state, your condition of your mind is very important. So make sure you stay in the right state of mind for you to find good expression. So we are happy. I'm happy to be connected with you at this hour and at this time. So if you are joining me, please do like the live stream. Subscribe to this channel. Press the notification button so that each time I drop a video, I have a video already on my stable. It's called Say Something, See Something, Say Something. If you see something, say something. Don't keep quiet. Because a lot of people are going to die in depression. And this time we find out their heart will fail them. What is happening right now, their heart will just fail them. The world is something else, becoming something else. So what I encourage you, when you see something and say something, you relieve yourself of that burden. Your mind is empty. So don't keep it to yourself, because you are going to be doing some harm to your life. It's just like God encourages us to forgive. Anybody hurts you, just forgive them. When you don't forgive people and you store their hurt in your heart, I mean, it has a way of, hurting you, because unforgiveness is the rottenness of the bone. It becomes a rottenness in your bone that eats you up like cancer. So we don't encourage unforgiveness. Learn how to forgive. It's the same thing that when you see something, you say it, you empty your heart. You see, when someone hurts you and you are harboring that hurt in your heart, not telling the person or not making the person know, I mean, it's you that is dying, not the person that hurts you. The person might not even know whether he hurts you. That's in the first place. The person might not know. And if you don't tell them, this is where you hurt me, they'll just be going, not knowing that they hurt you. And you will be the one dying because to them, to her. So when you tell them, you have expressed yourself. You have removed that anger and you are free. So that's the way it works. So once again, thank you for joining me at this moment. Thank you for sparing this time to be with me. I hope to see more people in the next live stream. Thank you. And I appreciate you for this moment of time that you have spent. Thank you for giving this time. I hope to see you very soon. God bless you.